Yo, LCG here. Welcome to the new channel. My first channel, and probably gonna be my only channel. I'm gonna be uploading videos here about Halo Wars, possibly some Call of Duty stuff. Today, I have some Halo Wars. I recorded this a couple days ago with my twos partner, Red Hair Demons, and it's just a very typical game, pretty easy. These guys really weren't that good at all, but I was mostly checking the quality. I don't get to play a lot anymore, but I'll try and upload some good quality games. So, this game we're playing Cutter Arby, and it's a pretty solid combo in twos. It's probably, my opinion, the best overall combo, but the one we're most comfortable with, anyways. And these guys are pretty leader screwed right now. Prophet is terrible in twos, but right hands it can be used, you know. I think currently we were searching at a 32. We haven't played much since the last reset of the stats. Probably less than 100 games for sure, and we mostly do stupid strats or random all, and just it freaking kills us when we run to anyone decent because we're bound to lose doing stupid strats. But it's fun, and doing solid strats every game just gets really freaking old. So
Station complete.
here I do a pretty typical instant expand with Cutter on this map. This map is repository. Just go around and collect your supplies. For those of you who don't know what Halo Wars is, I'll probably do a video on some of the units you make and the most common units and shit to not make. But that'll be a different video. I'm gonna go tanks. Tanks are the best UNC unit by far. It's not even comparable to anything else. It's just you make tanks. I guess you could go Goss, but yeah, it takes a lot of micro. It's just here lately, I just rather just be freaking lazy, to be honest with you.
Local units.
Red's going Arby here. He's probably gonna go put pressure on Red. It seems. Try to keep them on defense. The longer you keep on defense, the easier it is to get tanks up. Usually you want to rush and hit a covey and try to keep them down because their pads have less health. It's a lot easier, and it's easier to stall them.
Local units.
They're running double covey. We expect them to rush. I don't think they rush this game. I think they go for the middle to get supplies, which is not a bad strat. However, these guys are terrible, so when they do recall or they do push, it's just kind of a waste of time, to be honest.
Supply pad complete.
I was untouched the whole game. I should have had power turret instead of candy, I think.
Local units.
Go. Reactor there, so I was going to two-tack up. I'm just going to go straight into tanks. I think we were expecting him to push really hard on him, so I was just going to try to push out an early tank. And then we see this guy's kind of a little bit behind, I do believe. They haven't expanded, and I'm pretty sure Red's going to go straight into Banshees. I'm not really worried about them getting vamps up or anything. Let's see here. I'm going to try and do challenges, basically just, really hard strats to pull off, or just anything unorthodox, really. Searching at a 32 in twos is just like, it's really easy. Once you hit about 36 or 38, you'll start running into level 40 characters. There's some really good players out there. I'll go ahead and tell you and admit it, I am not the best. Have I beat some of the good players? Yes. Have I lost to the good players? Yes. Have I lost to bad kids? I'm sure I have, occasionally, but it doesn't happen very often. I think me and Red here, usually when we play, even when we do stupid strats, probably win 95% of our games. And when we do hit those level 48, level 50 guys, we just kind of like struggle because we don't really like to play that hard, if that makes sense. Because you have to micro everything. Everything is split second. You have to have stuff freaking just
Local
on
units.
cue, on key
Local units.
every split second, and just it actually is very tiring. It's not even fun, to be honest. It's, could we be
Local
capable of doing it? I'm sure we probably could, but I think at that point I wouldn't even play this game.
Vehicle depot.
It's really hard to micro on this game just because the way the mouse works. You hold A and select a group of units there, or you can use left bumper or right bumper for local units and all units.
Local units.
You'll probably hear local units
units.
a lot. That's just,
Local
it'll
units.
pick whatever's on the screen. That way you can move whatever's on the screen, so it could be a couple of units, you know. So there is a way to micro some. It's just, it's clunky, is I guess the way I would say it. It's just hard to make a controller micro an RTS unit, RTS game. You know, it's just, it's hard to program. And this is probably the best RTS game on Xbox by far. I have Command and Conquer, and I have Battlefield Middle Earth 2. Both of them have a lot more units and stuff, and it's just really hard to micro in those games because there's so how many units there are, how many different types of units. And this game at least has a D-pad set up to where you can use it to go straight to your base, straight to your leader, and cycle through different groups of units and stuff. And it looks pretty good. Like I said, I've had this game since 2009. I never really played much until the following year. And even then, I was terrible at this game for the longest time. And it's just the learning curve on this game is a little high if you don't have someone to teach you. I've taught a lot of people to play this game to the point where they can actually have a pretty standard tank build. A standard tank build, and someone who does a standard, you know, like Brute Rush or something, that combo can probably get you to a 30 TS pretty easy. I'd say 28 at least. And then from there, you just work on your micro and learn how to counter some rushes. And you know, you could be a 32 like nothing because it's the level ceiling of this game is not very existent.
All units.
If I had to rank myself, I would say I'm in above average, however, below top player. You know, it's like advanced mediocre maybe. Yeah, I know there's a lot of better players out there who would be like, dude, you suck. And I'm like, you know, sure. But I also play this while, you know, playing with my kid, and I go and get something to drink in the middle of a game, and I'm not worried about losing. I do try to win, you know, but it's, you know, at what point do you
Supply pad complete.
What point is it not fun? You know what I mean?
All units.
We'll probably do some super drills and stuff here very soon, and we'll probably do, like I said, some challenges. I think the challenges will be fun. We'll do things like honor guards only, or
all units.
Probably do a bunch of different double combos, like double forge. They do work, especially in certain situations. Those kind of combos do work pretty good, but they are kind of hard to block against better players. So we'll try and find a challenging game. We've been working on a couple different feed strats to do put on here. It's not super easy to pull off. However, even anybody who sucks, it's really not that bad. Usually they leave as soon as you show up at their base with like 2 tanks at like a minute and a half. They like freak out on you and just leave and rage really hard, so it's kind of funny. Rushing in this game, I know a lot of people get really mad, but this game is basically whoever gets the biggest stuff out the fastest, whoever pushes at the right time, whoever can counter quickly. Okay, there are certain micro things, you know, so people who can rage really well know when to rage glitch, when not to, how to cliff someone, how to not be cliffed. Positioning of units is actually pretty useful. Splitting your tanks up to do like half tank, take that kind of thing. It does show some skill. You know, so there is some skill changes, you know, skill differences, but however, Here, I see that red is getting hit. I just pushed up all my tanks. I'm gonna try and send my other tank that just got out to help him. Looks like red did go vampires. Because Covenant usually go banshees. Banshees or vamps, really. It's hard. You don't really see a lot of Covenant go Hall that is decent because Hall sucks. You can candy glitch so easy in this game. It is absolutely stupid. They really should fix that. Candy glitching, you basically candy a ground unit, and if you're gonna kill it, you just move your tanks right before the candy goes off, and you'll candy, and you'll still keep your canister. So you can keep canistering different units, and you just basically never lose your canister. Here, I missed my candy really bad. It didn't matter. I think I maxed that Arby just to make sure I wasn't going to lose any tanks. I didn't drop a D-bomb. This was a very easy game. We didn't even have a try. This was basically no challenge. I wouldn't even want to play this game, but it didn't really report to me, so this is probably the best of the games that I recorded. I don't think I lost the night we played, or I would, if it was close, I would probably upload it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna upload another game here this weekend. It's Valentine's Day, so I'll see you guys later.
Your team is victorious.
Any questions or comments? Feel free to leave them.